Okay, guys, I wanted to show you what I got from the second pack that Michael gave me. It wasn't as good as the first pack, I must say. That first pack was dynamite. This one is just fire, whereas the first one was dynamite. But this time we got memorable managers: Lasorda, Harold Baines, Happening Hairdos. Yes, that's a sweet throw. And I also like his jersey there. Make sure I'm on camera. Okay. Kershaw, he's good, but for a card, his cards don't sell well. Malador, real good, Hall of Famer. I think that's two Hall of Famer. Acuna, I love Acuna, even though he's a Brave. Acuna, just kind of a player I'm jealous of the Braves for. Bench with a sweet helmet. Big Red Machine. Love every member of the Big Red Machine. Every single member. And every single card I could get my hands on, so that's a plus. Let's count the Yankees, because I already looked through these. One. Hank Aaron. Now, it was very good that I got this card. This card would actually go for $3-4, but I'm going to keep all these together. I'm not selling a single one of these. So Hank Aaron, except maybe the Yankees. Hank Aaron's pretty sweet. He's actually sending a ball in this picture. I love this set and the pictures they've come up with. Holding his glove under his arm. That's pretty sweet. So rest in peace, Hank. Carter and the classic Topps catching pose. Evidently, or apparently it's spring training, I should say. That glove looks huge for some reason, but it's probably just a regular catcher's mitt. Love Carter. And I wish these cards had his... No, they don't have his senior stats, but I often wonder, I should look it up, how many years he played with the Expos and how many years he played with the Mets. I think he played more with the Expos. Koufax delivers. Awesome lefty. Love every single thing about Koufax. Love that he was a Dodger. Some of those early Dodgers and LA teams. This legend, the Hall of Famer. Another Hall of Famer, of course, Piazza. And I'm not sure what you think about this, Michael, but Piazza in the Dodger uniform is so sweet for this card. I'll maybe put this one aside for you. Because I know how much you like Piazza. Not necessarily as a Marlin, but I think it was only for like 10 days or something, or 10 games. So this is a pretty interesting card. And if Super 70s is the one who told them to put Piazza in the Marlins uniform, that's pretty smart of Super 70s. Robinson broke the color barrier. Well, that's obvious. I think he was just all around rip-roaring player. He's really, tore the place up and a good player. His career average, 311. Yeah, anybody that's 300 is actually an incredible player. So, Jackie Robinson. McGriff. Now, McGriff hit 490 home runs in his lifetime. I don't know if you could read that or not, or if you care to read it, but 490 home runs for McGriff. 493 home runs for McGriff. If he could have come back to the Mets for that last season, he could have, I don't know what year he retired, but he could have come back for that one last season and played first base for 1 year or a half of a year even, if they get that out of him, and get those home runs and get that 500 home run as a Met in his last year. I always wish that happened. Bregman, no comment really, except I used to get him mixed up with Springer, but I don't anymore. Bellinger, good player, but Eric Davis took the punch from Ray Knight, right in the jaw, boom. Polar Bear, there's a Met for this pack. Classic player, love him. I mean, I forget how many he had last year, but I think he's gonna. I'm guessing 40 this year. I'm going for 40. Cole, Willie, Judge, that'll sell. Hope you're not offended, Michael, if I sell the 3 Yankee cards. If I get a bid on them, I can get rid of them for $5. No need for Yanks. Except if they're an auto. Anyways, Willie Mays. Hold on. Oh, there it is. actually a damn good pack if you get Willie and Hank in the same one. So that's really awesome. I'm not even going to go and compare the stats. Just look at the picture. Especially love the shot on the Aaron one. Looks like he's got a ballpoint pen in his hand. Looks like he's got a ballpoint pen in his hand. And the other thing I was going to do, speaking of Aaron, I received this package that I bought. Some of the money that I'm getting selling cards, nowhere near all of it, is going to cards that I need for the 1974 set. 1974 when I was 4 years old. Hold on 1 second. '74 cards were designed like this and had the flag at the top and the bottom with the team name. This is Al Oliver. And here's the manager, Preston Gomez. I like how the manager cards that year had the coaches also. That's pretty rare for the Topps cards. I don't remember any other set that had that. Maybe one. Craig, Hub Kittle, Grady Helton, Bob Lillis. I've heard of 3 of those 4 guys before. And always good to see the old Astros uniforms. But anyway, that's the set I'm collecting is the 1974 set. And cards 1 through 6 featured our favorite. Jeez. All right. One, 2, 3. All right. So the first 6 cards in the 1974 set are Hank Aaron specials. These cards were printed and given out and sold actually before he became the all-time home run king. So they knew he was going to hit the record that year, and they printed them before he became the king, which is really, really, really odd because what if he had gotten hurt or something? Yeah, at this time he only had 713 home runs. It says Hank becomes. It actually says right there. I don't know if you can read that or not. Hank becomes baseball's all-time home run king in 1974. So becomes. So that's a future card. That's really interesting. And these next cards are actually cards of his cards. See? 54, 55, 56, 57. And this is card number 2 of the set. So these are really nice. 58, 59, 60, 61. I bought these cards before he passed. I'm curious to see how much they go for now. 61's a pretty decent set. Look at that. 62, 63, 64, 65. Love the 62 look. 66, 67, 68, 69. They used the same photo in 68 and 69. Look at that. And they made no bones about it, showing it off on this card. That's really interesting that they didn't get a new photo of him for that year. I wonder how many of these they took in the same photo shot and they just used them over and over. Don't have to. And there's 70 through 73. Finally an action shot in 73. I had some 73s. I do not know if there's an Aaron in there. I can't remember. But those are the first 7 cards of the 1974 set. Cards about cards are always nice. They did it for Pete Rose one year, too. So Signing off. Hope you guys didn't mind my video. Thanks.